I encourage you to stop thinking tomorrow and think today. Who's ever said that to you? Probably no one. Everybody always says plan for your future, think about what you're doing tomorrow, but I want you to stop and think about today. Why do I say that? Simply because it is innate for us to be procrastinators. We do it all the time. We say tomorrow we will change. But you know what? If we take a step today, today we can change. Today we can start living happier and healthier lives. There's some things I want to think about today. I want everybody to stop and take for a second and think about their daily lifestyle. Take mine for example. When I get off work after working for 11 hours and I'm already off work an hour late, I drive down, I pick up my kids, I put them in the car. The sun's beating down on me, it's hot, I'm tired. It's already 6:30 now. I'm driving to the house and then I remember I don't have any groceries. I'm like, well, there's another hour just to go to the store, pick up the food I need, come back home, prepare the food, cook it, and by the time it's finally on the plate, on the table, it's 8 o'clock at night, and I just can't do that. So what do? I go through Wendy's and pick up a bag of cheeseburgers and feed my family. It's easy to do. It's very cost effective, it's simple, and it's convenient, and it's the rut that many Americans have fallen into. But you know what? Today is the day that we change. Today is the day that we as Americans help ourselves out. We help out our nation through the military, and we help out our children. Let me tell you what it costs annually to diagnose diabetes. $245 billion. This isn't type 1. This isn't something that people are born with. This is type 2 diabetes that is caused from unhealthy lifestyle choices. That's just to diagnose. It's $176 billion in direct medical costs. Now, when you think about what's that costing for a single person, it's about $500 a month. 9.3% of the population in 2012 were diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I'm sure that somebody has known someone who has lost a loved one because of diabetes, and this can be prevented. This is something that we can do today to change. This is something that we could do. We can prevent that loss. Another thing I want to think about is the military. About 60% of people in the armed forces do not meet the screening table weight, meaning that they have to get taped, take a body mass index, and find out whether or not they can stay in. It costs about $30,000 to $50,000 to put a soldier through training. Once he arrives at his unit, if he's overweight and he can't change, he ends up getting kicked out. Now, all this money that we've spent, think about how we could use it. Think about how we could use that money and we could put it into our school system. How we could provide better school lunches for all of our children. How we could educate our children. We could provide more classes teaching them about poor eating habits, what it does to your body, and just poor lifestyle choices in general. Think about how many teenagers we could keep from smoking or drinking. And that's what's going to make the difference. That, as we train and groom our youth, it will transfer over into the general American public. And if the general American public is happier and healthier, then our military is going to be happier and healthier. And overall, our nation as a whole will grow and be stronger. We will no longer have that conception that Americans are fat or that Americans are obese. Some people in other countries may think that could all go away and we could all just be happier people. Think about if you lived your life every day and you just had a lot of energy because you ate really clean, healthy food. You wouldn't need the sugary, caffeinated beverages. And then you could live a longer life for your children. Or you could still stick around and be there for somebody who might need you. This is something that has came across America and it's a pandemic and it's spread. We need to stop it. So I encourage you today, not tomorrow. Take that step and change your life for the better.